I want to talk about something I saw somebody analyzing on this space. I've always told you that I won't tag you. I won't talk about anybody because my page is not about banter. But I picked something the lady was saying and I thought to correct that notion, because firstly I found out that on scrolling on her page I found out that she was a single girl and maybe she's never even been married, and she was talking about how husbands can be manipulative because some they do something wrong and then the wife wants to talk about it, and they say, I'm not going to listen because of your tone, that man is manipulative. And then she went on and on that women should understand and should be able to recognize when a man is being manipulative, that instead of addressing the problem, you're talking about the attitude of the woman. So such a man is a very manipulative person. Okay, so I must say this, that's a very wrong notion. Okay, it's very wrong in all areas, whatever or wherever you are looking at this from, it is wrong. Now, I want you to understand that I'm a woman, and so I understand that most times women want to address issues, they want to trash out issues, right? Whatever the man has done to have hurt them, they want to tell them, they want the man to understand how they feel, they want to see value, they want to feel valued, they want to feel heard, they want the man to feel what they feel. That's what gives a woman a level of fulfillment, knowing that my husband actually knows that I'm not happy. My husband actually sees that I'm unhappy about what he did to me. So I quite understand the fact that you want to trash out issues, but the truth remains that in trashing out issues, you don't have to be rude. You have to watch your attitude. Yes, because that's your husband you are talking to. You're not talking to your boyfriend. What she forgot to add to what she was saying, because I see these young girls just come out to just talk, maybe because of course, like I said, this space is for everyone, so you can come here and express yourself, but you're forgetting that you're not talking to your boyfriend. It's not your boyfriend. So even if your husband has done something, that's why I'm using the word husband, that's your spouse, that's done. And so she forgot to add the part that, when you're talking about your boyfriend, it's different from when you're addressing your husband. That's your husband, that's your head, that's your king, that's your high priest. He's not just anybody. He is your husband. That is why the Bible admonishes that every woman should submit herself to her own husband. Do you understand that? So he's submitting to your own husband. You must understand how to address your own husband. Your own husband. You must understand that. How to address your own husband. So, in as much as we say, oh, the husband has offended me, I feel a kind of way, it doesn't now mean that because you want to express yourself, you now talk to your head just the way you feel like. You must comport yourself or compose yourself in a kind of way to be able to, because the aim at the end of the day is that you want your husband to understand how you feel, to see how you feel, so you want him to understand the way you are feeling right now, your mood and all of that. And you cannot go to your head and be rude, arrogant, shouting, nagging, and you expect the audience, the kind of audience that you require at this time. That is why we talk to wise women and we make you understand that there are certain things you can never achieve if you don't approach it with wisdom. You have to approach it in a kind of way, okay? Because you see, even when the man doesn't want to address it, there's a way you will come and he's left with no option. Even if he's not addressing it at that time, he's giving you an option of another time to want to address it because of the way you have come to him. That's why you are a woman. So when they tell you, oh, it's manipulation for a man to tell you to watch your attitude, to watch your tone. You must watch your tone. He doesn't even have to tell you. If you regard him, if you honor him, if you understand his place in your life as your husband, you will honor him and you will regard him. And in regarding him, you won't be rude to him. You won't speak to him in a kind of way. Okay? I hope this helps.